bleak vibes and sax solos. Alright, let's talk about an episode that might have caught you off guard as a kid. You popped in thinking, haha, yellow people funny, and suddenly you're staring down the barrel of existential dread and blues music. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 6, Moaning Lisa. It's the first time The Simpsons says, yeah, we're a comedy. We're also gonna feel some things. And we're gonna do it through the eyes of an 8-year-old girl with a saxophone and a soul way too deep for her age. Let's get into it. Lisa's not okay, and that's the point. So the episode opens with Lisa in bed, just lying there, staring at the ceiling, not because she's sick or grounded or playing hooky, but because she's sad. And that's it. That's the plot. Lisa is sad. She doesn't know why. Her family doesn't understand. And she has to figure out how to cope on her own. This is kind of revolutionary for a cartoon in 1990. Cartoons just weren't doing this. They weren't letting characters, especially kids, have emotional complexity without solving it with a joke or a talking animal. But The Simpsons did, and they did it 6 episodes in. This is Lisa's episode, through and through. It's moody, quiet, and steeped in jazz music, which, by the way, absolutely slaps. The world keeps spinning, Lisa doesn't. While Lisa's having a full-blown existential crisis, the world around her is just doing its thing. At school, the teachers tell her to smile more, classic. At home, Homer tries to distract her with boxing on TV. Less classic, somehow worse. Marge tells her to bottle it up and put on a happy face. Oof. Definitely a low parenting moment. Everyone's uncomfortable with Lisa's sadness because they can't fix it. And that's the episode's whole commentary. Society doesn't know what to do with feelings it can't control. And Lisa's out here just drifting, looking for something, anything, that makes her feel understood. Which leads us to Bleeding Gums Murphy enters the chat. Late one night, Lisa hears jazz music floating through the air like a siren song for the soul. She follows it to a bridge and meets Bleeding Gums Murphy, a saxophone player with the voice of an angel and the energy of that one uncle who gives you life advice at 2 a.m. This is the turning point for the episode, for Lisa, for the whole Simpsons vibe, honestly. Murphy doesn't try to fix Lisa. He just listens. And he plays the blues. And Lisa, she gets it. She finally sees that it's okay to feel these things deeply, even when no one else does. They jam together on the bridge. No punchlines, no pratfalls, just two lost souls vibing in the moonlight. It's quiet, and it's heavy, and it's beautiful. Meanwhile, Homer's losing a fight with a video game. So while Lisa's becoming a mini jazz poet, Homer is dealing with a totally different emotional crisis. He keeps losing at a video game to Bart. The game, super slugfest. The trauma, deep. Homer's ego is shattered by his son's video game skills, and he seeks revenge by going to the local arcade and training like Rocky Balboa, except with joysticks and sweaty kids yelling at him. Eventually, he beats Bart, But it's hollow, because Bart just doesn't care, and Homer's still emotionally bankrupt. And this is the genius of this episode. It shows two emotional journeys in parallel. Lisa learns to express herself and find connection. Homer learns to win, but it doesn't bring him joy. That contrast, pure Simpsons magic. Now here's where the episode redeems itself. After an entire episode of telling Lisa to fake a smile and fit in, Marge finally sees her daughter for who she is. She pulls Lisa aside and tells her, "If you feel like crying, you go right ahead. I'll be here for you." It's a full 180. It's the kind of parenting we all needed at 8 years old. Or now. Honestly, yeah, even now. It's also a defining moment in Marge's character arc. She's not just a sitcom mom. She's someone who learns, who listens, who grows. Lisa hugs her. They cry. And for the first time all episode, Lisa genuinely smiles. That moment, that's what this episode is about. Not fixing sadness, not running from it, just acknowledging it, feeling it, and letting the people around you feel it too. Why this episode still hurts in the best way. Here's the thing. Moaning Lisa doesn't tie everything up in a neat little bow. Lisa's still sad, but now she knows that that's okay. It's one of the first examples of The Simpsons being about more than jokes. It's about people, feelings, humanity. This episode walked so shows like BoJack Horseman, Adventure Time, and Steven Universe could sprint full speed into your emotions. It's heavy for a cartoon, but it's also why people fell in love with Lisa. She's smart, emotional, artistic, and complex, even when no one around her gets it. And in 1990, that was huge. 3 fun facts to cry into your saxophone over. Fun fact number 1. Bleeding Gums Murphy's character is inspired by real jazz legends, especially Sonny Rollins and Blind Lemon Jefferson. His design even borrows elements from classic jazz album covers. Fun fact number 2. This episode is the first real Lisa-centric story in the entire series, and it helped Yardley Smith, Lisa's voice actor, really shape the emotional tone of her character going forward. Fun fact number 3. Homer's Super Slugfest video game was actually inspired by Punch-Out!, a real boxing arcade game from the 80s. And yes, someone has recreated it as a fan-made Simpsons ROM. Next time in Springfield, Bart gets a new teacher. Springfield gets wild, and we meet Mrs. Krabappel for the first time. That's right. The Call of the Simpsons is next. It's gonna get messy, muddy, and weird. So hit subscribe, smash that like button like Homer smashing arcade buttons, and let your inner jazz solo out. This has been Moaning Lisa, the blues episode that broke our hearts and gave us saxophone therapy.